Hello, my name is Sanjay and I am from BMC Technical Support team. In this video, we will see how to install BRPM 5.0 SP3 on a Windows server. Before we install, make sure that you install the product with administrator privileges. You can install the product as a normal user with admin privileges, but then you cannot register the product as a service. Let's begin the installation. Here on the desktop, I have the zip file installer for the 5.0 SP3, which I have unzipped. Let's open the folder and launch this setup file as administrator. Hit next here. Here, agree to the terms of license agreement. Next. On this screen, specify the directory path for the installation. Hit next. Now, on this page, if you started the installation as root or administrator, select installer is started with root privileges, so perform full installation. If you started installation as normal user, then select install solution files and configurations. Hit next. On this page, select the required features. Please note that if you perform an installation without admin or root privileges, then you cannot install BRPM together with a local PostgreSQL database. Hit next. On BRPM data migration page, in the copy data from list, select no migration required. Hit next. On BRPM server instance type page, select the deployment mode for RPM. Here, I'm selecting standalone to run RPM as single instance. Hit next. Next is the JRE information page. I'm selecting bundle JRE 1.8.0_144. If you want to use any other JRE, clear the use the bundle JRE and click browse and set the path to JRE on your system. I'll use the default one. On server HTTP/HTTPS port information page, select appropriate option. I'm using HTTP to access RPM server. Here's the HTTP port number, which refers to the port of Torbox server. Hit next. Next is super user detail page, where we specify the details for first RPM user with administrative permissions. Hit next. On the Talkbox super user details page, we need to provide fully qualified domain name of the host on which Talkbox is installed and username and password for the Talkbox super user. Hit next. On messaging system detail page, we need to provide host address, port, user, password for the messaging system server. Hit next. On database details page, we have database list, PostgreSQL, Oracle, and SQL Server. This DB list will be dimmed if you selected Install PostgreSQL on Feature Selection page. Note that if you are installing RPM with the built-in PostgreSQL DB, ensure that the database name doesn't contain any special characters, otherwise installation will fail. Give a RPM DB password and hit next. On email notification details page, we configure email notification. For now, I'm not configuring email notification, so you can configure later also post installation. Hit next. Now we get the installation preview page. View the installation details and click install. Now that the product is installed, let's access the BRPM interface. Hit done here. Since I have installed BRPM in this machine and trying to access console here only, I will enter the URL as localhost:8080/BRPM. Give the username and password to login. Once you logged in, you will see the BRPM home page where you can perform your tasks or operations. Thank you for watching.